1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has strongly denounced the banning of Eid prayer gatherings in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, different Hurriyat organizations have given call for strike tomorrow on the first martyrdom anniversary of APHC leader Muhammad Ashraf Sehrai. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for fighting the proliferating fake news and disinformation on social media platforms. US President expressing displeasure over Islamophobia and targeting of Muslims by violence around the world has called for religious tolerance. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has strongly denounced the banning of Eid prayer gatherings by Indian occupation authorities in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a telephonic conversation with with Prime Minister of Azad Kashmir Sardar Tanveer Ilyas, he reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to continue to extend moral, political and diplomatic support to the Kashmiri people until they get the right to self-determination. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif also extended Eid greetings to the people of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, posters have appeared in Srinagar and several other parts of the valley paying tributes to the martyred senior APHC leader Muhammad Ashraf Sehrai on his first martyrdom anniversary. The posters displayed by different Hurriyat organizations gave strike call for tomorrow to express solidarity with the martyrs' families. The posters read that the unresolved Kashmir dispute is the biggest hurdle in the peace and political stability in the region, so the United Nations must take solid steps for peaceful settlement of the lingering Kashmir dispute. The Hurriyat organizations urge people to unite for resolution of the Kashmir dispute. Senior APHC leader and Tehreek-e-Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir chairman Muhammad Ashraf Sehrai, who challenged India's illegal hold over the Jammu and Kashmir for decades, died in the Indian captivity on May 5th last year. He was not provided with any treatment in the Udhampur jail despite suffering from multiple diseases. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for fighting the proliferating fake news and disinformation on social media platforms. The suggestion was put forward by Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Munir Akram, while speaking on behalf of the Group of 77 developing countries and China at the UN General Assembly's Committee on Information. He said the world at large faces severe stress due to proliferating conflicts, a new arms race, rising xenophobia and hate speech, violence and disinformation. The Pakistani envoy said the growing trend of fake news and disinformation on online platforms demands the UN Department of Global Communications to intensify its support for efforts across the UN system to fight the disinformation. He said at the same time it must help in disseminating factual, clear, accessible, multilingual and science-based information. Ambassador Munir Akram also stressed the need to pay greater attention to the promotion of sustained economic growth and sustainable development in the coronavirus and conflict-hit countries. US President Joe Biden, while expressing displeasure over Islamophobia and targeting of Muslims by violence around the world, has called for religious tolerance, addressing a large gathering during a reception in connection with the Eid al-Fitr at White House. He praised the contributions of Muslim Americans. The US President said no one should be discriminated against or be oppressed for their religious beliefs. He said Muslims make our nation stronger every single day, even as they still face real challenges and threats in our society, including targeted violence and Islamophobia. Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Masood Khan, also attended the reception along with the Washington-based members of the diplomatic corps. North Korea test-fired a ballistic missile today, just a week after Kim Jong vowed to boost Pyongyang's nuclear arsenal at the fastest possible speed. In a statement, South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff said the ballistic missile was fired from around Sunan towards the Sea of Japan. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.